Hi everybody and welcome back to the channel, and today I just wanted to talk about what games I'll be playing next. Because I seem to have this problem of no matter how many games I'm currently playing, I'm always thinking about the next thing. Currently, I'm playing Ryza P, which has been an incredible Souls-like. Even though it's been throwing me around the place as if I'm a bouncy ball, I have been having a great time with it. And I don't know if that's a problem with me. Am I toxic? I don't know. And I've also been making my way through Dawntrail at the moment, which the only reason I haven't gone hard on that game is because I've spent the past year going really hard on Final Fantasy XIV. So I just need a little bit of a break as I've kind of burnt myself out on that. But again, Dawntrail itself has been a great change of pace, but again, just a little burnt out. So with 2 games currently being played, why not talk about the next 5 games I'm gonna play? But please do know, these aren't exactly new releases. This is just kind of the next 5 games that's kind of on my backlog, what I'm kind of interested in. You get the gist. In no particular order, we have the brand new Astro Bot. Yes, I know I mentioned that these won't be new releases, but hear me out. I've always been a fan of platformers, especially when I think back to the older era of games such as Crash Bandicoot, SpongeBob Battle Bikini Bottom, Spyro, and even the PS1 Monsters Inc. game. I didn't know of Astro Bot until I purchased my PS5 and saw that a free game was available to play with a certain cute little robot. And ever since playing that game, I've been looking forward to the next release, and with Sony not really pushing out platformers lately, it was kind of an uncertainty of when we would expect the next game. But would you look at that, they announced the new one! Let's go! And it looks to be better in every single way. From the colors, environments, visuals, and gameplay, Astro Bot just seems to be the perfect platformer, and I can't wait to experience it. Plus, I like to think that this is how we can show Sony that platformers can exist in the current market, and they don't need 8 years of development time to go to a game that no one's gonna play. It'll get delisted. Oh god. I'm sorry, Concord, I hope something good happens to you guys, but man, that's rough. Next up on the list, we have Atelier Ryza, Ever Darkness, and The Secret Hideout. And I really hope I'm saying that right. The Atelier series is one I've had my eye on for a long time, but never got around to trying it out, whether it was because my bank was empty or I was busy at the time, so I never really had the chance to give it a shot. Until the Steam Summer Sale gods looked down upon me and said, "Here you go!" And let me add, it's not just because the character designs are cute, okay? Look, I get it, they got cute outfits, the character's got fights going on, it's cool, but that's not the main reason. I do have to admit, like kind of many on this list, I haven't looked too much into it personally. So all I really know is that it is more of a low-key and relaxing JRPG series, which I'm really in the mood for. And judging from what I've seen of the game from the trailers, it has a turn-based battle system, some alchemist potion voodoo stuff going on, cute outfit, and what seems to be a good soundtrack. Plus, with a new Atelier series just announced, this seems like a pretty good time to get into the series. I've found myself trying to play more outside of my usual genre with games such as Project Cat and Decarnation being less focused on combat and more on the narrative and art style. So when looking around the store, I stumbled upon a game called Until Then. I haven't got much to say on this one because, as always, I try to avoid story spoilers as much as I can, meaning I normally just watch one trailer and that's about it. I've learned from my Kingdom Hearts days, you know, just to not watch every single trailer because you got no more game to play. You know everything. Good luck trying to find anything. You know everything, son! But what I can say is visually, the art style for this game looks really nice as it uses pixel art to create really detailed environments and character expressions, which means I won't get bored actually looking at the game. And not only that, the character designs look really well made as well. Like, you know when you play a game and they look like they could come from like 5 or 10 different games? Sorry, Star Ocean, I love you, but that was the situation with you. Well, with this one, it just all kind of seems like they are actually from the same world, so that's pretty cool. Gameplay-wise, it seems to be your usual side-scroller with mini-games scattered around, but what really interests me is the story that's being presented here, with themes about memories, romance, and finding out about the truth, which sounds really interesting. So I can't wait to cozy up, get my blanket around me, get a drink, maybe some biscuits, I don't know, I'm British, to really just sit down, enjoy this story, and just see where it takes me. Valkyria Chornicles is an interesting one, because it wasn't trailers that got me interested in these games, it was actually a clip on Twitter that featured some grunt getting sniped. The camera turns around and you see the sniper there just having a good chuckle, clearly proud of getting that snipe in. This was around the time where both 1 and 4 was in a bundle during the Steam Summer Sale, again proving its worth. Okay, don't sleep on the Steam Summer Sale, that stuff is great. and it was for insanely cheap. So I was like, okay, I'll try this out. From my understanding, Valkyria Chornicles shares some qualities with Fire Emblem, which is a series I've enjoyed in the past. It's a turn-based tactical game set in the war where I believe you can recruit allies and watch bonds grow throughout the game. I actually really like the art style in these games as well. The best way I can put it is as if it was like playing an old-fashioned war comic where you got BANG coming up anytime shots are fired. From what I've seen, the characters seem full of expressions, personalities, and drip. That's the most important part. In any game, it's about the drip, which I think will make this a very fun game to play through. Obviously, I'll be starting with 1 and then moving on to 4 if I enjoy that, but this just feels like another one of those experiences where I'm like, okay, in the past, I probably wouldn't have played this, but I'm giving a shot now. I have never, ever played a Silent Hill game in my life. But I understand that it is one of the best horror series of all time, and after playing the likes of Resident Evil and Alan Wake, I have been hungry to play another survival game, and the Silent Hill 2 remake seems to have come just in time to scratch that. I didn't really pay attention to this remake, with a negative fan base screaming at every piece of footage that came out. It was either, you changed too much, you changed nothing, you lazy scallywaggles. I was like, well, what do you guys want? Anyway, what really sparked my interest with the remake is the story trailer that came out not too long ago. Everything in this trailer looked incredible, from the voice acting, character expressions, lighting, making the models look fucking insane, and the gameplay seeming really immersive. It looks like an absolute package of a horror survival game. But what really got me locked in and put the trailer all together was that 2000 sounding soundtrack. I've even added it to my Spotify list in preparation. Like, I don't really know how to describe it, but it was just hitting where it needed to hit. Needless to say, I'm pretty excited for what happens with our buddy James in Silent Hill. And that just about does it. I know I haven't spent too much time talking about the games there, but I don't think you came here to get reviews of the top 5. You think this can be a 45-minute video of just 5 games I'm interested in? Come on. And the thing is, this list could have been 10 games, 15 games, 20 games, because there's so many other games I'm interested in playing next, such as Metaphor, Hollow Body, A Space for the Unbound, and Romancing Saga 2, and so forth and so forth. But the thing is, I don't think I'll be playing any of those just yet, because something tells me the games I've just listed is gonna take me a bit of time. Okay, so that's enough about what I'm gonna be playing. I wanna be an old little pecker. What are you gonna be playing, huh? You know, is there anything you're looking forward to? Is any of these games something that you're gonna be playing or maybe have played? Who knows? But feel free to drop it down below and do all the other YouTube fun stuff. But most of all, I just wanna say thank you for watching this video, and I will see you when I see you. See ya!